Hi, I will present study public relations in this video. The study public relations has been traditionally associated with communication, which is key component in public relations both in theory and practice. An organization should have a section of public relations to get the organization's important activities publicized. Today's communication world is huge, complex, and omnipresent. Modern men and women live in a sea of communication, the large with a range of words, source, and size. Communication is considered to be a key component in public relations, as being said. Communication in a changing world is distinguished by its emphasis on ethics and civility in communication. We live in a world where image plays a very important role, be it for individuals or organizations. Accidents have demonstrated that even big brands are not immune to negative effects of bad publicity. A good corporate image can take years to build or only a moment to destroy it. The two words, information and communication, are often used interchangeably. However, they signify quite different things. Information is always later given, but to impart information, communication is a must. Only the source communication will change. Public relations are the manager of proactive communications of organizations to create and maintain a positive image. Public relations involve popularizing to create, maintain a positive image. Public relations involve popularizing success, downplaying failures, announcing change, and many other activities. More than ever, today the world needs no more information about sensitive communicators and facilitators who can explain the goals and methods of individuals, organizations, or governments to others in a socially responsible manner. Equal these experts in communication and public opinion must provide their employees with knowledge of what others are thinking, to guide them in setting the policy wisely for the common good. Public relations, PR, are the practice of managing the flow of information between our individuals, our organizations, and the public. Public relations provide our organization or individual exposure to their audience using the topics of public interest and news themes that do not require direct payment. The aim of public relations by a company is often to persuade the public, investors, partners, employees, and other shareholders to maintain a certain point of view about it. Its leadership, products of political decisions. Common activities include speaking at conferences, winning industry awards, working with the press. On employees' communication, we can describe the function and the rule of public relations practice by stating 10 basic principles. Number 1. Public relations deal with reality, no false affirms. Conscientiously planned programs that put the public interest in the forefront are the basis of sound public relations policy. Translation: PR deals with facts, no fiction. Number 2. Public relations is service-oriented profession in which public interest, no personal reward, should be the primary consideration. PR is public, no personal service. Number 3. Since the public relations practitioner must go to the public to seek support for programs and policy, public interest is the central criteria by which he or she should select these programs and policies. PR practitioner must have the guts to say no to a client or to confuse a deceptive program. Number 4, because the public relations practitioner reach many publics through mass media, which the public shyness of communication, the integrated these methods must be preserved. PR, the practitioner should never lie to this news media, either outright or by implication. Number 5, because the PR practitioner are the immediate between organization is publics. They must be effective communicators, conveying information back and forth until understanding is reached. The PR practitioner probably will he originate ombudsman woman. Number 6, to expedite two-way communication and to be responsible communicators, public relations practitioner must use scientific public opinions research intensively. PR cannot afford to be a guessing game. Number 7, to understand what their policy are saying or to reach them effectively, public relations practitioner must employ the social science, psychology, sociology, social psychology, public opinion, communication study, and semantics. Number 8, because a lot of people do PR research, the PR person must adapt to what or other related disciplines, including learning theory and other psychology theories, sociology, political science, economics, and history. The PR field requires multidisciplinary implication. Number 9, public relations practitioners are obligated to explain problems to the public before these problems become crises. PR the practitioners should enlarge advice so people wouldn't be taken by surprise. Number 10, a public relations practitioner should be measured by only one standard ethical performance. I would explain little in this part. In Buddhism, we cannot deny the presence of public relation concept which is presented by whether Buddha's work. The author Spirit Buddha Dhamma have reckoned the process of public relations works as seen in various dissemination works of Buddha and his disciples in these Buddhist scriptures. As public relations play an important role for an organization, not only the terms of clients, but also society at large. Therefore, it's valued to learn the process of public relations, types of communications, writing and speaking of public relations, techniques of public relations, interviewed on press conference. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe this channel.